Time for our monthly look at the livestock selling season. We do so with the team from PGG Wrightson, and we talk to some of the stock agents from around the country. Today it's to the Oamaru sale yards where there's a big calf sale on, and Barry Fox joins us. And Barry, other than playing about 900 games for North Otago, you're also quite handy on the golf course and in the sale yards. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jamie. Yes, well, it's a busy time of the year for calf sales, traditional beef calf sales, but if I do get the opportunity to chase the wee white ball, I try to take it.
Have you been up to that lovely golf course where we played, several years ago now? What is it called? Tokarahi?
Yeah, the Tokarahi, one of the most picturesque 9-hole courses in the South Island, probably. But played in the Christmas tournament there, pre-Christmas, obviously, but haven't been out there since then.
Yeah, that is a golfing gem. You know, it's in the middle of nowhere, but it is one of the most stunning golf courses I've ever seen. Anyhow, I better get on to it. Look, you're at the calf sale today. I know you've had a long involvement with the IHC calf scheme as well. Have you got any IHC calves in there today?
Unfortunately, not today. The IHC scheme usually focuses more on the dairy cross calves out of the dairy industry, and today's one a traditional beef sale from the beef side of things. But so nothing here today for the IHC, but a full yarding of about 1,100 calves here today.
You've had a pretty good season in North Otago. In fact, the east coast of the South Island, grass growing wise, anyhow's had a pretty good season as opposed to the big dry down south. Are lots of farmers out there chasing some of those beef calves?
Yeah, certainly. We've been pretty fortunate with the climate. Traditionally in North Otago we do tend to dry out over the summer, but some of the guys have probably been irrigating for 3 weeks instead of 5 months. It's been unreal, really, and it is driving a bit of a push for these animals with the amount of surplus feed around. The
real big issue facing sheep and beef farmers around the country has been getting stock in to get processed. Luckily for the Southland guys, there's been plenty of grass in Canterbury, and store stock have found a place to go to, or else it would have been a disaster. When are we likely to see space open up for farmers?
Oh, if I had a crystal ball, it would be great to have. It's a little bit of an unknown at the moment. I think we've probably seen a slight easing over the last 10 days, but again, we're leading into 3 short processing weeks for those meat companies now, which certainly makes things a wee bit trickier. Long range, who knows? There's a lot of things happening around the world, and it's not just ourselves that are dependent on that, but in the dairy side of things too, it's posing to be a little bit of a problem with the number of cull cows that are looking to come out of the end of the season. But again, we've sort of been saved on the other hand a wee bit with some feed around. Some of these cull cows are getting purchased now and sort of getting stacked up a wee bit to spread that flow without sort of log jamming the meat companies in the next 6 weeks. So hopefully we can even that out over 3 months.
What do I get for a really good lamb in the works at the moment?
Well, I'm more sort of on the dairy side of things, but I mean, they're still in the fat prime pens at Temuka. The prime lambs are fetching, sort of 160 to 180 for the good heavy lambs. So, and it bodes well. The forward contracts for winter lambs coming out in the next couple of months is certainly very positive and similar, if not better, to last season. So there will still be good margin for those guys that have bought store lambs in the last 3 months to take them through and hit those winter contracts.
Yep, good on them. Hey, Barry Fox, in the middle of the Oamaru calf sale, I can hear the calves bellowing in the background. Thanks for some of your time today on The Country.
My pleasure. Thanks very much, Jamie.